Alright guys, thanks for joining me on Emlyn in the Mix. Literally in the last week, it's felt like there's been a new plugin released every single day. It has been absolutely insane in the world of audio technology in terms of releases, new hardware as well, and software. And tonight we're going to be looking at one of my favorite companies, which is iZotope. I've looked at a few of their products now and they've been releasing some pretty cool, nifty little plugins. Whether you definitely need them or not, that's another question. Yeah, so let's look at the Vocal Synth. Looks like a bit of fun. I've pulled up an older track of mine actually, which never got released, which I recorded with a very talented vocalist, Lula, who I haven't worked with for a little bit, but revisiting this track, it's a pretty hot little track. So we're going to go over the vocals, and well, basically we're just going to go through a bunch of settings and process the vocals and have a listen from there. Alright guys, so here we are, we're looking at Vocal Synth, a mad, awesome little bit of software here from iZotope. Basically, I'm going to just show you how the track sounds. Here it is here, obviously. It's pretty big GUI. Actually, one thing I do want to say about software developers and their GUIs, what I really would like to see in this day and age, and I know it's totally possible with the technology we have, it's just an adjustable GUI. And if you check this guy out here, he's not adjustable, which is kind of, hang on, is he? Can he go bigger even? Yeah, an adjustable GUI would be awesome. Now I have seen it where you can change it, you know, the percentage, which changes the size of the GUI. Maybe you can on here, so I don't want to just go hating on this straight away for not having an adjustable GUI. So, I'm just going to play this section here, which is the chorusy bit. Alright, I'm going to play it back for you just dry. This is how it sounds with no vocal effects.
I'm walking out the door, I don't need this, no more. Oh, I'm leaving, yes for sure. Oh, I'm going crazy. Then I lost a dear friend, had to go back to work again. This is where the pain begins. Oh, I'm going crazy.
Alright, actually we'll play it halfway through. So there's a bit of reverb and a tiny bit of delay and some EQ and some compression, but other than that we haven't really got any effects going on at all. So let's turn on the iZotope's Vocal Synth and let's check it out here. It's on, but there's actually no setting actually selected. But straight away you'll notice, because there's a few things actually on, Polyvox, Vocoder, although I don't believe they're turned up, although mind you, this is actually my first real attempt at playing with this. This is a demo, by the way, I don't actually own this. But you'll notice there's a difference in the sounds. Let's have a listen to that.
I'm walking out the door, I don't need this, no more. Oh, I'm leaving, yes for sure. Oh, I'm going crazy.
And you get a really cool, what I do love about this this vocal synthesizer is that you get this really awesome little graphical EQ here in the middle. Very, very cool indeed. You can actually see what's going on. Alright, so let's get stuck into some of the presets, hey? This is what this is all about. Let's have a listen. Let's see if this thing is all it's cracked up to be. The good thing about my demo tonight is I'm putting it on a professional vocal, so you actually get to hear how it's going to sound with a pro vocal. It can make a difference. I mean, look, I can't actually sing. I can sing, but I can't, you know, I don't have a professional vocal like this. And if you would have, I was going to do a video tonight of my vocal and the effect it would have on my vocal, but I think it's really cool being able to hear it on a professional vocal at a professional level and just see what it can actually do. And is it worth you getting? Well, yes, that is the big question tonight. I think it's pretty cool, but let's go through some of the presets here and let's see what this thing can do.
I'm walking out the door, yes for sure.
Whoa. One of the things I'm noticing with this particular, the avant-garde, it's very wet synthesis going over the vocals here. But anyway, let's go through them. It's a bit of fun. Who knows, you might want to make your next Daft Punk hit. Sounds like it might be possible with this particular plugin. Ooh. Actually, I'm going to leave that in the video. I was going to cut that out. But I don't have the most powerful computer on the planet, but it is still pretty damn powerful. And what I have noticed, I have used this vocal synth before we did the video, just on another track, just wanted to play with it actually. This is actually my first proper use of it. But yeah, this is a hungry little CPU motherfucker right here. It's bottoming out, whatever. Let's keep going. I do have a lot of plugins though in this session. So on behalf of the vocal synth and it being CPU hungry, there is a lot going on there. And we'll just keep going through. If it bottoms out, it bottoms out. Whatever. Wow, I'm really liking... It's unfortunate about this freaking thing keeping going off, but I'm really liking some of these presets. They're very wet, and you know, if I can control them. All right, let's listen to some. Hopefully, contemporary isn't too. That was pretty cool. Wow. It's gonna make a fun video, isn't it? Oh. She don't wanna go. Let's try rap beef. Alright, awesome. Okay, so I found the dry wet mix and yeah, that makes so much of a difference. Most plugins have a dry wet mix style these days. I was starting to get a bit pissed off with this plugin because a lot of them, I mean not a lot of them, every single preset was way too wet for my liking. I would never use that in a real life circumstance. So just by having that, now I can see this plugin is actually quite reputable. Because if you pull back the wet mix and just have it subtly in the background, actually adds character. This synth, I don't think I'm going to be able to cover all of this in this video. I'm just trying to keep it quite brief and just give you a really quick overlook. I'm not going to teach you how to use the plugin because I don't even know how to use it. But just that dry, wet dial alone made this plugin a million times better. That's so stupid I'm saying this because I knew it had to have it right. But let's just have a listen to this. Like I've randomly selected a preset here, rap beef, probably not even designed for singing vocals, obviously for rap as it suggested by the preset name, but hey, it sounds great. We turn the wet dial back, sounds kind of cool. Let's have another listen. Dial it up, pull it back, just subtly, like that. It's quite nice. Alright, and then my system overload error occurs. Alright, here's a perfect example. I don't know if this is going to work. That's just like a mental robot preset, right? That I wouldn't use on this track, especially if you're using a professional vocal. I don't need to hide the fact that she can't sing or something like that. So let's just pull back the dial. If it doesn't bottom out, let's have a listen. Oh man, that is sick. That is absolutely sick. Just before the CPU crashed out there, that was sounding so tight. Just having it subtly in the background. Holy crap. Okay, wow, this is way better than I thought it was. Actually, I'm now advocating the purchase of this plugin. This is freaking really cool. I can't believe what one simple dial can do to a plugin and how it can change it from being what I thought was a bit of a toy. I mean, look, I know I can achieve a lot of these sounds with the plugins I already have. I've got Native Instruments Guitar Rig 5. If you've got that, you can get some amazing, splendid vocal effects, if I do say so myself. I don't use the word splendid much. I'm going to use it right now because you can get them. You can get amazing shred, amazing delay, which you have down here as well. But anyway, as you can see, this is very nice being able to dial that in and out. This plugin is awesome. It's really awesome. I know I'm saying that and it keeps crashing. I got to work out if it's the plugin. It's got to be the plugin though, because I don't normally have that many CPU overloads ever. Okay, alright, here's my honest review on the plugin. Okay, good. Vocal Synth, it makes some really incredible, really awesome sounds that I actually don't think I would be able to get from other plugins that I own, which I thought maybe I could. Maybe some of Native Instruments, the mouth and a bit of guitar rig from Native Instruments as well. I might be able to achieve some of these sound effects, but having the presets there and being able to find the results you want and dial in the amounts you want is phenomenal. Like, that is just leaves me speechless and makes this Vocal Synth amazing and one of a kind, and definitely an incredible addition to iZotope's Nectar. Now, is it a bit buggy or is it CPU hungry? Yes, it's CPU hungry as and I'm sorry iZotope, I love you, but it just seems to be completely, and it might just be this, hopefully there's an update coming in the not too near distant future. Anyway, that's it for Emlyn in the Mix. Thanks for joining me tonight. Just a brief overview on the Vocal Synth by iZotope, and we'll see you for the next video. Peace out.